What's up guys, I'm Grunt and welcome to the 14th episode of Learning the Maps. Today we'll be going over the last ranked map, which is the newly reworked Kafe Dostoyevsky that came out with Operation Phantom Sight. As always, timestamps are in the description. Let's get started. As always, we'll start outside with spawns and exterior cameras. The first spawn is the river dock spawn in the north. As expected, we'll spawn on a dock. And if we go up the left side stairs, we'll get to a snowy footpath. Climbing the ladder will take us up to an elevated platform, which isn't too useful anymore, but you could look into dining or the far side of pillar if you want to. Moving into the street, there's a small building you can rappel up to get to the reading balcony. And then there's a window into dining, a door into reception, and the window into the back of pillar. And further west, there's the window into small bakery, and then the Christmas market spawn. Back to the footpath, there's another pathway straight down the middle. And then there's another set of stairs taking us back to spawn. The second spawn is the Christmas market spawn in the west. This time we'll be spawning behind a market area. And as you approach the map, you should be looking at the west side windows for some spawn peaks at the start of the round, as they are very common when you spawn Christmas market. Going down the north side, we'll end up by the small bakery window, which is also another common spot where a runout might occur, but you could also use this area to get up to the train balcony or even up to the roof. Directly behind us we'll find the first exterior camera for Kafe. Following the bakery wall south, we'll end up at the bakery door. And then beyond that, there's a pathway to the park spawn. Behind us we'll find a pathway all the way back to spawn, and in the middle of the market there's another elevated platform, which can be used to look into mining and bakery to some extent. And then there's another pathway off to the north that'll take us back to spawn. And the final spawn is the park spawn in the south. In the park there's a small building which you can get on top of via a ladder. This will give you a decent view into fireplace and a little bit of the third floor hallway. Through the middle we can get back to the Christmas market. Over to the east side there's a door that'll take us into White Hallway. And there's also a breakable wall which has the sound effects from the Rainbow is Magic event for some reason. Anyway, there's another way to rappel up to the reading balcony. And behind us is the final outside camera. There's a few other ways to get into the park itself, and if we go directly south, we'll go back to spawn. And now we'll head inside to the first floor. But first, in the top left, you'll see the in-game name for a room, another name in round brackets, callouts for that room in square brackets, and more specific callouts in curly brackets. We'll be starting outside the breakable wall for White Hallway in the southeast. So heading through the sparkly wall takes us into White Hallway, where we've got a door heading back outside, which is very commonly used to stop rappels on the south side. The white stairs will take us up to the second floor, which we'll come back to later. At the end of the White Hallway, we'll find the first inside camera for Kafe. Moving into the newly renovated dining area, the bar has been opened up a bit, and there's also a door into the main hallway over to the west. By the stairs we'll find the door into reception, which takes us back out to the street. Dining also has the dining or brown stairs, taking us up the pillar on the second floor. Over by the chairs we'll find a window overlooking the east side of the street. And behind us we'll find a new room, which is called VIP, which has a breakable wall looking behind the bar. And then the rest of VIP is also filled with a bunch of chairs and a Christmas tree. It'll also take us back into a white hallway. Heading through dining into the main hallway, we'll find another breakable wall looking behind the bar. And it'll also take us into the service side of kitchen, which houses a bomb that it shares with cooking side of kitchen. The wall behind the bar is broken up the top, so you could chuck in some grenades before you enter the site if you want to. The service side also has the freezer, which has a wall into white hallway by the white stairs. And then there's a window taking us back to service by the sinks, where we'll find the doorway into the cooking side of kitchen, which houses all three objectives, including the bomb site that it shares with service. It's got 3 breakable walls, one into the service side of kitchen, one into the main hallway by red stairs, and one into bakery. You can also get some decent cover in the middle of cooking, just be aware of crossfires from the walls. Prep connects cooking to bakery, and bakery no longer has an objective, but it's definitely crucial to get control of if you're going for a cooking side push into kitchen. This door will take us back out to Christmas market. And there's also a breakable wall into prep. Bakery also has the second inside camera. And takes us into small bakery, which has 2 walls back into bakery, and has the window out to the street. Back into the hallway, we can go into coat or closet, which will mainly be used to hold the front door and reception. And the hallway also takes us back to dining. Back over by small bakery, we'll find the red stairs, which we'll use to get up to the second floor. You'll notice that the red stairs, like the white stairs, continue all the way up to the 3rd floor, but we'll come back to that in a bit. Red stairs takes us into the mining hallway, which is directly above the main hallway on the 1st floor. It also takes us into mining, which houses a bomb site that it shares with fireplace. It's also above cooking, and has a breakable wall back into mining hallway. The window will take us out onto the train balcony, which could be used to get up to the 3rd floor, or it could also be used for some runouts by the defenders. There's also another window back into the mining hallway. And mining will also take us into train, which houses a secure site and a bullet bag. And it's also crucial for the mining fireplace bomb sites. There's 2 breakable walls back into mining, and train is above cooking, and prep over by the green train. You can also get inside both train cars for some extra cover. Fireplace takes us into fireplace, also commonly known as dining. There's a window overlooking the park, and there's also the first hatch for cafe. This one goes down into the freezer. With the east side obviously being above freezer, the west side is above service. There's also 2 breakable walls into train, another 2 walls into the hallway, and another one into the hallway by the white stairs. Moving into said hallway, we can go up to reading and laundry, but heading the other way will take us to the 3rd interior camera. Continuing around takes us back to mining, and further over there's a wall into the mining hallway. Going into the back of pillar, there's another breakable wall into the mining hallway, and there's a window overlooking the street. Pillar also has the top of dining stairs, which takes us back to dining on the 1st floor. There's also another little area by the reading wall. And over to the far east, we'll find the reading balcony or the terrace, which can be used for a quick run out or to get up to the 3rd floor, with a window into cocktail balcony, cocktail itself, and the white stairs. Back through pillar we can get into reading, which houses all 3 objectives, including the new bomb site that it shares with fireplace. You can get up on the bookshelf to get a better angle on the pillar door, and over to the west we'll find the wall taking us back into pillar. There's also another wall back into the hallway. Laundry is a nice little room to have control of as an attacker, as there's a wall into reading. There's also a nice angle through the shelves into hallway that you can hold as well. Just look out for the hatch above you. At the end of the hallway, we'll find the white stairs, which will take us back down to white hallway on the 1st floor. And they'll also take us up to the 3rd floor. On white stairs you'll find a window overlooking the reading balcony, and at the top of the stairs we'll find the hallway for the 3rd floor, which takes us into cocktail, where we'll find the 2nd hatch, taking us down to laundry. There's also a window overlooking the reading balcony. The south side of cocktail is above laundry, with the rest of it being above reading. Cocktail also has a bomb site that it shares with bar, and off to the north we'll find the cocktail balcony, where there's yet another window out to the reading balcony, and from here we can also look down into pillar, and directly above us is the final camera for cafe. And the cocktail balcony is also above pillar, by the reading and reading balcony doors. Back into cocktail there's 2 breakable walls into bar, and bar houses the bomb site that it shares with cocktail. You can look down into pillar, and it can also be accessed via the skylight. In the back of bar you'll find the back room, with a wall into the hallway. You'll also find the freezer, which houses a sacrifice. And the back room is also above the hallway on the 2nd floor. And a little bit of reading. Back into bar. Behind the bar is above reading. while the area in front of the bar is above pillar by the reading wall. In the northwest we'll find the cigar balcony, which again can be used to look into pillar, but this side can also be used to look down dining stairs. Cigar balcony is also above the back of pillar. Cigar shop will take us back to the top of red stairs, which takes us back down to mining hallway. This wall in cigar shop is semi-breakable, and the hatch inside takes us into mining hallway. There's also another door back into the bar, and a counter you can take cover behind. Cigar houses a secure site, and is vital for upstairs objectives, and most objectives on the second floor as well. There's a wall into the top of red stairs, and a window overlooking Christmas market, which is commonly used for spawn peaks. The north side of cigar is also above mining. With the rest being above train. Up by piano there's another window overlooking Christmas market, and one on the south side overlooking park. Cigar also has the fourth hatch, taking us down into train. And cigar also has breakable walls into bar, the bar back room, and bathroom. It'll also take us back into the hallway, which takes us into said bathroom, which also has a wall into the bar back room. And finally, the hallway has a window overlooking park. And now we'll head up to the roof. We'll be starting outside the door of White Hallway on the first floor. It should be noted that there's a little chunk of roof off to the right, but that's pretty much useless now as they took away the drone hole into the hallway. Now Kafe's roof, unlike most roofs, is actually likely to see quite a bit of play, especially when the objective is upstairs or on the second floor. There's the skylight, which can be used to look into bar and a bit of the back room. On the elevated platform, you'll find the hatch into cigar balcony. And not too far away from this one, you'll also find the final hatch for Kafe, and it goes into the top of red stairs. And that's basically it for the roof. Now for objectives, starting with bomb sites. The first pair is in bar and cocktail. The second pair is in mining and fireplace. Third lot's in reading and fireplace. And the last pair is downstairs in service and cooking. Secure sites now. The first one's in cigar. Second one's in train. The third one's in reading room. And the last one's in cooking. And last and always least, hostages. The first hostage is in the freezer upstairs. Second fuse target's in train. Third bullet bag's in reading room. And the last sacrifice is downstairs having a feed in cooking, even though it says service. And that's it for Kafe and all of the ranked maps as of Phantom Sight. I might go back and redo Skyscraper and Coastline, as those ones aren't really in the same format as the guides I make now. But anyway, for now, I'll be starting the casual maps. As always, after this, you'll find a compilation of peaks, runouts, and useful rotations. You'll see the attacker's perspective first, followed by the defender's. Make sure you vote on what you want the first casual map to be, and if this did help you, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that, and I'll see you on the first casual map.